Anartha.
Anartha. Then Krishna will be. But otherwise not. Huh? So for this regard, you know sadhan, you have to remove the anarthas, unwanted things. Otherwise, how possible will be? And Krishna, he is calling to everybody. Still Krishna's sound of the flute, Govinda Benudhani. Krishna is playing flute or not?
Yes.
Eh? But you are listening or not?
No.
Why not listening?
Cotton in the ears.
Because you cover your ears with the cotton. What is the cotton? Eh? Visaya Vasana. These are to enjoy the sense gratification. This is the main thing. And your heart also covered with lust, anger, enviousness, and many kinds of offenses of aparad. For this regard, not listening the sound of the flute. Gopis, they run towards Krishna because in their heart no any kinds of anartha. So sadhak means that conditioned soul have to do bhajan and sadhana and bhajan. Yeah, so sadhana bhakti means you have to remove the all anartha. Yeah.
Do the people at the back understand? You need translation?
Then Krishna
They need translation at the
will
back.
be at us. And now,
Last question.
even you don't know who is Krishna. Do you know who is Krishna? Just you listen, you Krishna is very big. It's good also.
Translate for them at the back.
But bhajan and sadhana,
To translate.
the knowledge is what self-realization. Self-realization. Sadhana and so the anarthas free from your heart. And then you realize, then we Krishna will get.
You said yesterday that by listening to Hari Katha, anarthas will be removed.
But you have not one day, again and again. Just one time you listen, you will feel from not one. If the cloth is what is called dirty, so what will do? Again and again wash. Then will be all the dirt will be removed from the cloth. Now one time. How the clothes also washing in the machine, not one time. How many times are the
Many cycles.
cycle and spinning? How many? Thousand times. Even how many they spinning? And also sometimes what? Opposite way. What is called?
Reverse.
Reverse also. First going right to left, then going and again also left to right. So, in the same way, continue to bhajan and sadhan, then it will be clean. For this God Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saying, Cheto Darpana Marjanam. Cheto Darpana Marjanam. How to clean the heart of your mirror.
Mirror of your heart.
Mirror of your heart. Hidaya Darpan. And our heart is as like mirror. And now this mirror completely covered with the dust. So again and again, cleaning. This is the process. Then Krishna will be at us. Otherwise not. Something your Sukriti for this regard will coming. But this is not only enough. But maybe accidentally come. Eh? Understand? So this is the process. Those who are coming with Sukriti, that will never fall down. Those who are coming accidentally, akasmat, by chance. And if you are not by chance coming but not collect the Sukriti, then again turn back. This is the process also. Then when you deeply analyze, actually nothing happened in by chance also. Something also Krishna's, what is called, desires is there. Because without Krishna's desires, nothing happens. Understand this? So those who are coming in Krishna consciousness, in Sukriti, and the Sukriti is very powerful. And in this way, Krishna arranges actually everything. So this is the process.
How do we truly glorify Vaishnavas?
How?
How do we truly glorify Vaishnavas?
How do you glorify the Vaishnavas?
What is the best way?
How do you glorify your parents?
Serve them.
With love.
Huh?
You serve them.
With love. And them.
This is the natural coming. What is it? Natural,
Natural.
not artificial. Huh? Yeah, the same way.
What do you mean by natural? An example of natural, like an example.
What do you mean? You glorify your parents. How you glorify your mother?
You use words.
Yeah.
You also say some things you don't.
In the same way, you glorify the Vaishnavas, not what is called artificial. These are the things.
Sincerely, honestly.
Yeah. You understand? What do you understand?
That you glorify the Vaishnavas in the same way that you treat your parents by treating them with love and respect and offering sweet words.
क्या बोले?
प्रेम से बात करना माता पिता के साथ, स्नेह प्रीति रखने,
Yeah, this same.
उनकी सेवा.
What do you say?
Gurudev, can you explain why Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita 9.2, Raja Guhyam, Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam, why is this most sacred or sacred?
Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam, the Raj Yoga. In the chapter of
9.
Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9. So your question is?
Why Krishna is saying this is Raja Guhyam?
Rajagujjam. Because this is the bhakti yoga is coming. Because when bhakti is very, very confidential. Karma yoga, Gyan yoga, or others yogas is not so much confidential. But bhakti yoga, where is the practice bhakti yoga? That bhakti yoga is confidential. Because Krishna, he controls with the bhakti yoga. Other yoga is not confidential. So in this way, for this regard, he is saying this is very confidential. because everybody is not interested with Bhakti Yoga. So for this we are saying this step by step. Rajavidya Gujja Yogam. Another things, these are this Gujja, these many confidential things, three ways, three types also. Gujja, Gujjatara, Gujjatama, and Sarva Gujjatama. Which means confidential. More confidential and most confidential. Sarva Gujjatamam. Sarva Gujjatamam and what is called most confidential. Sarva Gujjatamam Srinume, Bhuva Srinume. So Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explained this. Sarvadharman Parityajya Mamekam Saranam Braja. Aham Sarvapivo Mukchami Mas. This is the highest teaching of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what did he say? Iha Vajya Age Kahar. This is also external. And Srimad Bhagavad Gita explains this is my highest instruction. And give up all your duty and responsibility to the society and completely surrender to me. Understand? But Arjuna is thinking, if I will give up my all duty and responsibilities, so maybe I will go hell. If I not follow all the varnashram dharma, rules and regulations of the society, then I will go hell. If you not serve your parents, scripture explain, then after your death you will go hell. And if you not follow these rules. But Krishna finally what did he say? Give up everything and completely surrender to me. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam saranam braja. Aham tang sarvapivo mokshami masucha. You know this verse or not? What is that?
Sarva dharman parityajya mameka sharanam braja.
Aham sarvapivo mokshami masucha. So how possible I will give up my all duty and responsibility of my society? Question coming or not? I have to take care of my parents. I have to take care of my children. I have to take care of my husband, wife. But Krishna is saying, Sarva Dharman. Sarva Dharman means give up all kinds of your responsibility and surrender to me. I assure to you, and I am free from all kinds of your sin, pap. Why? Because Krishna is saying, I am Bhagavan. Just to surrender to me. Because when we take birth from the womb of mother, then automatically we have 5 types of deaths. How many types of deaths? What is that? Many rains, but 5 are prominent. Devarsi bhutaptanam rinang nang rinicha rajana. Devrin. We have also dates with the demigoddess. Understand? So we have to worship to demigoddess. You understand or not? They were in. Because air is air coming from Vayu Devata. Light is coming from Surya Devata. Sunlight coming. Surya Upasana, Vayu Upasana, Agni Upasana. Agni Upasana, understand? Worship to fire. Without fire you cannot cook. Without fire you cannot also digest. Jathar Agni. What do you say? Jathara Agni. Understand? The fire inside the stomach. For this regard, and what we are eating, that is also digest. So everything is there. So this is the, for this regard, Shastra saying, you have to worship demigod, demigoddess. You worship Devrin or Deva, Rishi Rin, Rishi Sadhu Mahatma. You have to also do charity donation to sadhu. And these are the rules of it. They were Bhutrins, other living entities. They also helping to you to maintain your life. Understand? How the living entities helping to you. You are taking oxygen or not? And say many kinds of, they are also enter your body, and they also clean many kinds of your enemies. And say everything also have good and bad things is there. When you are taking the oxygen, and there will be many kinds of they are going and cleaning the, kill the bad bacteria. Understand this? Good thing and bad thing. You are taking, even you are taking the oxygen. There are trees. They are giving oxygen or not? Understand? Trees is very important. Vriksharpan. Because they are giving so much oxygen to us. For this regard, everybody have to plant trees. So that means that they also helping to us. You are not alone to live. Many in this Prakriti, nature, many ways helping to us. So that means we have responsibilities. Those who help to me, I have responsibility also help to them. So now coming in this way, just I also give this example. And Krishna in this verse is saying, you give up all these responsibilities and completely surrender to me. And then Arjuna is thinking, if I not serve to them, then I will completely what? Indebted. Akritagya, kya bolte? Ungrateful. If I not serve to the others, then I will become ungrateful. Or if I not serve, that the sinful come, because they are helping to me. I am not helping to them. Krishna is saying in this verse, don't you afraid. Because I am Bhagavan. Who is saying? Krishna is saying, I am Bhagavan. So if you surrender to me, they will perform all kinds of the deaths. Why? Because all they also are indebted to me. You understand?
He owns all the debts.
So everybody also are indebted to Krishna. And if we surrender to Krishna, then Krishna is okay. I am giving the all kinds of free debt. Okay. So don't you worry. So saying sarva dharman prityajya mamekam saranam braja aham tvang sarva papebho mokshami mas. Moksha means I will be free to you because you surrender to me. You understand not? So completely surrender to Krishna. Bhagavad Gita says this way. Because I am Bhagavan, they are not Bhagavan. Demigod, demigoddess, they are not Bhagavan. All they are my servant. So why Krishna explained this way? Why are you servicing my servant? You direct serve to me. You understand? You direct contact with me. मेरे साथ direct contact.
Come directly to me.
So, you directly come to me. This is the process also. So saying this, sarva dharman prityajya mamekam saranam. Aham tang sarvabho mokshami masu. Masucha, don't you worry. Because your mind is disturbed. You have to do what you want to do. But Krishna is saying, no, you come to. No need to go anywhere else. Come to me. So Bhagavad Gita is the best and highest instruction. How to completely, absolutely surrender to Krishna. Krishna Atma Samarpan. Then Krishna will take care. Otherwise not. But that is called. What did Mahaprabhu say? Krishna says, Sarva dharman prityajya mamekam saranam. Aham tang sarvabho mokshami mahasucha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what did he say? Rayananda Sangbhava. Yoha vajya. This is also external. Why? Why Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this is external. The highest instruction of Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Sarva dharman prityajya mamekam saranam braja. Aham tvang sarvabho mokshami mas. And same Krishna appeared in the form of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then he is saying this is external. Why? Here they try to understand this thing. Sarva dharman prityajya mamekam saranam braja. Aham tang sarva mokshami mahasucha. That means you are not completely surrender to me. You want to surrender to me some condition. Condition coming or not? What condition? I surrender to you, are you free from all the dead? So this condition coming. Condition coming or not? But bhakti is all unconditional. Bhakti should be unconditional. Where you perform bhakti with condition, that is not pure bhakti. You understand? What do you understand?
If you have there's any conditions with regards to bhakti, then it's not pure.
You are saying Srimad Bhagavad Gita, what is saying? Krishna says. You are saying Ma Sucha. Don't you worry. Because you are thinking if I give up these things, maybe I will go here. Eh? So Krishna says, okay, I will perform your all kinds of sinful activities and deeds. So you come to me. So you are coming to me, there is a condition. That is called the conditional bhakti. Eh? You understand? A bhakti should be pure bhakti, that is called no condition. Eh? I am giving to money, you are working my house. Eh? And if I not give money, you work or not? No. Eh? So that means relation with his what? With me or with the money? Eh? With the money. Money giving, then you are servicing. Eh? Or bhakti should be not this. If you do bhakti, okay, I will do bhakti. Why? If I will get some benefit from him. Eh? That is not the pure bhakti. That is called Mishra bhakti. Karmishra, Gyan, something. That is not the pure bhakti. Pure bhakti means is what? Anna vilasita sunna jnana karmadana vritam anukulena krishnanushulanam bhakti vittama. The cultivation of activity is exclusive pleasure for Krishna. Exclusively pleasure for Krishna. Eh? Krishna sukhetu. Not for my own pleasure. Eh? Or if you think, okay, some pleasure for Krishna or for some pleasure for me, 50-50%. Is not. Bhakti should be is what? Unconditional. And this is the place. And this is the process also. So, bhakti, sevavriti, this is coming from your inner court of heart. This is the process also. As like parents, they love their children. Why? Why they love their children? Natural. Savaviki. You understand? Parents, they love their children. Not conditional. But children, they love their parents, but some condition also. Opposite way. You love your parents. Why? You provide for. But parents, they love their children unconditional. Also, in deeply say also not unconditional. Conditional there. What is that? Are this is my son, this is my duty. Understand? Parents, they, first I told, children, they love their parents. Parents, they love their children. Why? Also condition is there. Coming. Because so you can help to him. How much money you will give? You will not give everything. But if your wife or your husband or your mother, father sick, you will be what you will do? Everything will do. Look this. Give or not? Even you will be sell everything for your son, children, because this is mine. Eh? You cannot give everything for your neighbors. You are a generous person, maybe little bit you give donation. Eh? Huh? This is true or wrong? Eh? Because you have the relationship. My son, my wife, my husband. Eh? I-ness, minus coming in this. Eh? So now coming in this way the condition coming in this way. So parents, they love their children, also condition. Because my son, if I not my son, I cannot give. Give something. This is the process also. So bhakti should be what? Unconditional. For this regard, Rupa Goswami Pada says, Anna vilasita sunnam jnana karmadana britam anukulena krishnanu bhaktir uttama. Here these are two things. Here what is saying here? Anukulena krishnanu. This is your jiva. Primary reason. Or Annabhilasita sunnam jnana karmadana britam. This is what? Secondary. Secondary no. But we are saying the first two lines. Annabhilasita sunnam or jnana karmado anabritam. These two things is what? A secondary. First we watching what things? Secondary things. Or main things is what? Anukulleno Krishnanushilanam. Krishna anukullamai chesta. All your endeavor exclusively pleasure for Krishna. Krishna anukullamai chesta. Or jnana karmadi anabritam. Jnana and karma. Anna vilasita sunnam. First, you free from all kinds of anna vilasita sunnam. What is saying? Anna vilasita sunnam. What is saying?
Give up the activities of
Are what is the Sanskrit word? Anna vilasita. Not anna vilas. Anna vilasita sunnam. Or second? Anna vilasita jnana karmadi anabritam. Jnana karma need also. In the beginning, need is what? Jnana karma need. For this, you cannot completely free from jnana and karma. This was the anabritam. Anna vilasita sunnam jnana karmadi anabritam. In the beginning need jnana or not? If you have no knowledge, you cannot discriminate what is good and what is bad. So first need is what? Jnana. But this jnana, knowledge also, three types of knowledge. Tatpadartha jnana and tampadartha jnana. Or third, jiva brahma ekka jnana. Tatpadartha jnana, knowledge about Lord. Or tampadartha jnana, knowledge about soul, atma jnana. Understand or not? You understand? What do you understand? Follow. How many types of jnana? Knowledge. You write your paper, otherwise you forget. Three types of knowledge. Tatpadartha jnana, knowledge about Lord. That Sanskrit word that is called Bhagavat Tattva jnana, knowledge about Lord. Bhagavat Tattva jnana. Or another knowledge, tam padarthagya. Yeah. Knowledge about soul. Yeah. You have to learn this. And third knowledge, Jiva Brahma Ekagyan. Yeah. Oneness with Jiva and Brahma. That is called Jiva Brahma. That is called the impartialism. But this Jiva Brahma Ekagyan, oneness with Brahma, these types of knowledge should be rejected. But first two types of knowledge you have need. What is that? Tatpadarthagyan and Tampadarthagyan. Knowledge about Lord. Who is Bhagavan? You have to learn. These types of knowledge you need or not? Tatpadarthagyan. Otherwise, if you have no knowledge, who is Lord, who is Bhagavan? So you think everybody is Bhagavan. Namo Narayana. Understand? Huh? So I have to learn about Bhagavad Tattva, knowledge about Lord. That is called Tatpadartha Gyan. A Tampadartha Gyan, knowledge about your soul. Huh? Who are you? You are ghost. Bhuta. You are not Bhuta. You are soul, Atma. But what is that soul? Soul is the eternal servant of Krishna. Jiva Sarubhai Krishna. Yeah. So three types of knowledge: Tatpadartha Gyan, Tampadartha Gyan, and Jiva Brahma Ekaya. So Gyan needs all. Yeah. So Annabhilasadasanna Jnana Karmadi Anabrita. Anabritam. You are saying? Anabritam. Not cover. Anabritam. But when you do bhajan and sadhan and come in the stage of bhavadasa, that this knowledge no need, their knowledge will be automatically what? Disappear. That knowledge transferred in mood, bhav. You understand? Not understand? I think so.
Theoretically.
Knowledge transferred in bhav, mood. These are things. This is very not so easy to understand. Same knowledge. First is knowledge. What is knowledge? What did he say? Krishna is Bhagavan. Krishna is Bhagavan or not? But when you come to the stage of Bhavadasa and Madhurya mood, then you will say Krishna is not Bhagavan. Who is he? That time also coming. Then time relationship will come. Understand? Sometimes you give an example. Before marriage, what you were saying? Boyfriend, girlfriend. Western language, very sweet. And when you married, then what you say? You are not saying boyfriend, girlfriend. What are you saying? Husband, wife. First, what did you say? Oh, this is my boyfriend or girlfriend. Girlfriend, eh? Namo Radha, Namo Radha. Radha Nam, Namo Radhu. And when you married, why not saying Namo Radhu? Mood change or not? Look this. even in this material world, completely change. 2 years you are saying, what is saying? Boyfriend, girlfriend. Understand? And now you are saying husband, wife. Because you married. Samandha Gyan is come. Very simple example. Because you married with the spirit, what is called priest. And priest also said, now, today you are not, from today you are not boyfriend, girlfriend. From or now you are husband, wife. System. Actually, this is not the Vedic system.
There is no boyfriend, girlfriend.
India, we are not saying they have this word. But maybe nowadays they are speaking because Western influence is coming. Okay, no problem. What we are saying this, no problem. What we are saying, this is not our subject. Subject is that mood, before mood, boyfriend and girlfriend. When you married, then husband, because Samandha Gyan comes. Just to same in the same way, just I would say, he is Bhagavan. But when your Braj mood will come, Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka, Mathura, all they are saying Krishna is Bhagavan. Understand? That is called the Vaishwarya Mishra Bhakti. Understand? What is it? Vaishwarya Mishra. The bhakti mixed with opulence.
Awe and reverence.
Awe and reverence. Aishwarya Bhava.
Vaishwarya.
In English they say awe and reverence. He is Almighty.
Almighty.
Almighty God.
All reverence.
All reverence. Awe and reverence. 2 words put together to say he is great, he is magnanimous, he is...
Okay. This is family. But when you come in the Braj mood, that completely change. Brajavasi, those the residents of Braj, they never think Krishna is Bhagavan. This is the story. Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka, Mathura, all they are saying he is Bhagavan. Even his Devaki Vasudeva is thinking, though he is my son, he is Bhagavan. You understand? Arjuna in Hastinapur, Pandavas, saying, he is my friend, but he is Bhagavan. Bhagavad Buddhi is there. These are things. So, even what is your Kunti? Kunti understand? So Kunti also is saying that he is Bhagavan. So that means Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka, Mathura, everywhere. They are called Vaishwarya Buddhi. Vaishwarya Buddhi means opulence mood. Opulence mood means that is called Bhagavad Buddhi. He is Lord. This type of conception in the heart of the Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka, Mathura devotees.
Is this called Anavrita?
Are now coming in this way. Braj mood, Brajavasi, they never think Krishna is Bhagavan. So what they are thinking? Krishna is our family member. These are things. When you think he is my family member, try to understand. When your relationship, and that relationship, deep relationship, mother, Eh? Vaikuntha, Dwarka, Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwarka, Mathura, their relationship mixed with Aishwarya, Bhagavad Buddhi. Or in Braj, they never think Krishna is Bhagavan. Eh? This is the thing. So for this I explain this. This knowledge, first I explain this knowledge. What knowledge? Bhagavad Tattva Gyan. Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwarka, Mathura, all the Bhagavad Tattva knowledge is there. Bhagavad Gyan. The knowledge about Lord. But when coming in Braj, Brajavasi, they never think Krishna is Bhagavan. So that means these types of knowledge now transfer in mood, bhav. What bhav? He is our family member. Understand these things. This is the coming. And they make relationship, Brajavasi, they make relationship with Krishna as their family member. And no any opulence mood. So for this Mathura, this is not reason. Or when you come in the stage of Braj mood, then automatically transfer. So for this kind, that again knowledge transfer in mood bhav. This bhav is gone. Bhav means relationship, deep relationship. This is coming this. So jnana karmadyo anabhritam. And karma, what is the karma? Jnana now understand or not? Yeah, something, we forget, no problem. Again, we'll let jnana karma, what is that? In the beginning, you have to do karma also. Understand these things. First you understand what is the meaning of karma. What do you call karma? What you will do with your limbs and body for your own maintain your life, that is called karma. अपने जीवन निर्वाह के लिए जो कुछ हम लोग करते हैं उसके कर्म कहता है. क्या बोलो?
What you do for your own maintenance, it is called karma. For your own, satisfy your own needs.
First to understand what is the karma. We are taking what is called breathe. This is karma. And we are eating karma. Everything is doing karma. Even these days. But without karma you cannot live also. For this regard Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, those who are saying I am not performing any karma, they are mithachara sa uchyate. He is called great liar. You taking breath or not? Close your nose. Choke your throat. They don't understand. No, I am not doing karma. So, everybody is doing karma. But this karma should be again transferred to Krishna. How? Do everything for Krishna's pleasure. That is not karma. In this way, why you are taking the breath? At least in your mind, you offer to Krishna. Then bhakti comes. But Shastra saying, so what is called Jnana Karmadi Anavritam. You cannot free from Jnana and Karma. But first is Anna Vilasita Sunnam. Anna Vilasita Sunnam. Are here Jnana Karmadi Anavritam. Jnana Karma need, not saying the Sunnam. You understand what I am saying? What do you say?
Jnana karma is needed. Activity is needed.
Activity is needed. How long need? When you not to come in the stage of bhavda, that is need. But it should not cover. Anavritam. Or Annavilasita, that will be rejectable. Sunna. Sunna means completely Annavilasita Sunna. Or Jnana Karmadi Anavritam. Two words, Anavritam or Sunna and Anavritam. Two words using. Here using Annavilasita Sunna. Or Jnana Karmadi Anavritam. Not saying the Sunna, free. Money, give up.
Reject completely.
No, first they reject. Annavilasita, rejectable. Or Jnana Karmadi is saying, not saying rejectable. In the beginning, need. Understand these things. But when you come in the stage of bhava and prema dasa, then automatically go out. This is the process of. Or another is saying this way, Annavilasita Sunnam. This is Annavilasita. Not Annavilas. He is saying Annavilasita. And in pattai. Ita in pattai. They are called added. Why? Annavilasita. Again and again. You ask the Lord, give me, give me, give me. That is the offense. In some circumstance, you ask the Lord, then that is not what is called dosabha. This is not
Not fault.
not fault.
You are not at fault.
Understand this? I like Draupadi. According to the circumstance, she calls out, Hey Govinda, save me. Not every time calling. Understand? Every time not should call. According to your circumstance. Anything.
Can we ask for back to related things?
What do you think?
ठीक मांग सकते हैं. बार बार हम प्रार्थना करते, we pray.
But who is bhakti abhimani?
Which bhakti do you want?
We are discussing these things also. Unconditional bhakti, you ask. We have discussed these things. We discussed this unconditional bhakti, aituki bhakti. Two kinds of bhakti. One is called hetumula bhakti and is called aitukala bhakti. भक्ति में ठाकुर से अहितु की भक्ति चरण है तुम्हार. ओ माय लॉर्ड, यू गिव मी अनकंडीशनल भक्ति. not doing things. So in this verse is very important. This logo, Anna Vilasida Sunnang Gyana Karmadana Britam Anukulena Krishnanu Silanam Bhakti Uttama. Anukula Krishna Anusilan. Again our come. Many is there. Anu Silanam, Sildhatu. The verbal root Sildhatu. This is coming from two ways. And one is called Chesta and endeavors. Bhavrupa. The Chesta is called the Bhavrupa and Chesta Rupa. Okay, maybe there are none. Good or no? Yeah. Bhakti is very important. Jai Sri Radha. Mahaprasad ki jai. So again, what time? 10:30 Okay. After 40 minutes. Now take prasad. Now take breakfast. 10:30. Start kirtan. 10:30 to 11:30. Kirtan. Then 11:30 to okay.